It's a growing trend. The things that are meant to make us more secure have now become the very things that can threaten our security. These little things. Wi-Fi connected security cameras, most commonly used by parents, as nanny cams have turned into baby creepers and tools for voyeurism. Recently, a nanny in Houston, Texas, was spooked by a man who hacked into the nanny cam and whispered to her as she was changing the baby. She acted promptly and unplugged the equipment and notified the parents. Before that, another case out of Texas. This time, the hacker turned his vitriol to the parents, who rushed into the baby's room after hearing strange voices. The startled parents saw the camera moving around on its own as it met eye to eye with the parents. The voice then called the man foul names and even called his wife the B word. Those parents, too, quickly disconnected the camera. It's safe to say that probably most manufacturers have some sort of vulnerability. Thousands and thousands of similar hacks have been reported across the globe. There are several websites where, at a premium, you too can become a voyeur of these so-called nanny cams without having to do the hacking yourself. But it doesn't stop there. You can live stream basically any type of Wi-Fi camera, ranging from inside someone's home to the security camera of a local liquor store. It's easy to fall victim to one of these hacks, but it's also pretty easy to protect yourself against them. Gary Milewski is a cybersecurity expert who has a few simple rules for you to follow when dealing with cameras in your home.
Well, the first thing they have to do when they get a nanny cam or a webcam is change the default password. Hackers go after the password. The second thing they can do is to change the port that it's on the internet. I recommend using a very high port because hackers scan on low port numbers usually. In addition, you probably want to put it behind a firewall if you can. Make sure you're using the latest firmware or patch update from the manufacturer so it doesn't have any vulnerabilities that hackers can go after. And finally, check the logs on this device if you can.
Other cybersecurity experts like Derek Smith agree that this is an emerging threat to consumers and that there will only be more of this to come.
Number one, it's definitely going to get worse. As long as we're attached to the internet, we're going to have problems. I always say the internet is the best invention ever, and it's the worst ever. So think about this. If we're able to turn our fireplace on or control the water, and I turn your water on and let the water overflow in your home, or I turn the heat up as far as it can go or down, or turn the fire on in your home and something catches fire. So now we talk about this Internet of Things where everything is connected to the internet. If everything is connected to the internet and I'm a hacker, I'm the bad guy, and let's say they all have default passwords as well, I can control everything in your house and everything in your life. But I can control your car, your laptop, your flight plans, your vacations. I can unlock your doors because now they're going to be attached to your door locks. There's nothing that in your life that I won't be able to touch.
Mr. Smith also said that if you notice your webcam has been compromised, the first thing you should do, as counterintuitive as it may sound, is actually not to unplug it. Rather, simply calmly cover the camera with a sheet or a scarf and contact the police away from the camera's range. He says that once you disconnect the camera, you've just deleted any possible way for the authorities to track the perpetrator. While some states in the U.S. already have laws pertaining to these types of hacks and consider them invasions of privacy or trespass, many victims don't really have much recourse when it looks as though many of these hacks originate outside of the U.S. So let these serve as a cautionary tale as more and more of our lives become hackable. In Washington, Manila Chan, RT.